Welcome. After the installation, let's continue with the description of the AutoCAD interface. Once executed, the home screen is displayed. On the right, we find the connection of the user's account. The cost for 2021 is $1,521 per year. We currently use the 2019 standalone, student version. In it there are 3 blocks, on the left opening options. At the center historical of recently opened files, and to the right, notifications. At the top are the tool menus. The Learn menu is located at the bottom. In this section you will find videos, resources and tips from Autodesk. There are multiple ways to create files for AutoCAD drawings. By pressing the plus tab to the right of Start, a blank drawing file is generated. The mouse pointer has a function called Over. It displays some elements by moving the pointer over some tabs, regions, buttons and/or icons. Above the name of the drawing, the Over displays its different instances. Any drawing is closed by pressing the X of its tab. Another way to create a new drawing file is by pressing the sheet icon in the upper left corner. With the combination of keys Ctrl and N, we also invoke the template selection window. The AutoCAD logo displays a menu where it's also possible to manage and create drawings. Personally, I recommend using the Start Drawing access on the home screen. This allows us to determine the template and create the drawing file. It has a templates menu or templates that displays those that are available. It can be selected directly and remains the default. If you need to use another template, just select it. And the following file will be created with the latter. Now, I'll show you the alternatives to open drawings. 1. The top left, the folder icon. 2. The Control and/or key combination. In addition to the menu on the upper left that displays the AutoCAD logo. To be more productive drawing in AutoCAD, you need to use the keyboard and learn the commands. Professional level menus are rarely used. Besides that, I consider that they scare more than they help. The shortcuts to tools and options are combinations of characters that can be dynamically entered from the keyboard while drawing. OP is the command that allows us to access the customization of AutoCAD parameters. We will cover the recommended settings for those who are starting to draw. As we progress through this course, we will learn the use and utility of the others. For now, we access the Display section, where we find the possibility of changing the color of the interface between light and dark. In order to view the changes, you need to press Apply. I highly recommend zooming in on the sight lines to 100%. It helps to visualize and position elements while we're drawing. In the Opening and Saving tab, the version in which the drawings will be saved is configured. AutoCAD opens the previous versions, so 2019 opens 2018, 2017, etc. We set to save in 2010 version. In recent files you can leave 9 unless it is convenient for you to increase the number. Auto-save depends a lot on how fast you draw. 4 or 5 minutes may be enough to prevent any catastrophe. In one of the following chapters we will apply digital signatures to our files. In plotting and publishing, it is recommended for Windows users to use the Microsoft PDF printer. In the Plot to File section, you can configure the folder where you want the files to be generated. For those who have a graphics accelerator card, System offers alternatives in hardware acceleration. Verify that it is activated in the Effects Settings section. This option is compatible with Intel, AMD and NVIDIA chips. If you experience deployment or execution problems, try disabling this option. User Preferences allows us to change the scale of the drawing. This course will work with meters as the main unit. I consider it vital in practice to modify the behavior of the right mouse click. In the default mode, we select Repeat Last Command. In Edit mode, also, Repeat Last Command. For Command mode, select Enter. Press Apply and Close. This disables pressing the right mouse button from displaying the menu. Don't forget to press Apply. With more experience, we will later configure the drafting and 3D modeling options. Within the Selection tab you can change the size of the pickbox of the site and the grip size of the magnets. Finally, it is recommended to save the profile with your settings.
Yo soy Poderoso. Hasta la vista.